Actually, he said, I've been thinking about you all day. And then he R&R'd me. All night.
Okay, so basically...
What's up guys, and welcome back to another video at Mixed Media. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different type of video. A lot of you guys have been asking for us to do a story time video about how we met and kind of got together and stuff, so we're going to put our private lives on the internet.
We'll just basically give you guys a brief rundown summary of like how we met, how we started dating, and stuff like that. So yeah, let's hop right into it.
Okay, so basically, Jaeden and I met at school, in high school, but our high school started back in like middle school, so it started in like it goes from 7th to 12th grade. So I actually went to our high school in 7th grade, and Jaeden was still at his like elementary school, and I hated the school. So I left going into freshman year, grade 9, and I went to a different school, which is the year he went.
Yeah, so I started in grade 9, Zoe had left in grade 9 to go to a different school.
So we were at different schools as of grade 9.
Mm-hmm.
So during that year, there was like a semi-formal for like the kids at his school, and I was still friends with some of the people from the school, so I decided to go, and that's where we like met, but I don't think we spoke. I don't really remember it.
It was more just kind of like oh, this is my friend Zoe, oh, this is my friend Jaeden.
But it was nothing like, honestly, I thought him and his best friend at the time there were both like 3 years younger, so I didn't like say anything. He looked so different.
I'll show you guys a picture here.
And
yeah, it looked really small.
But yeah, like I didn't really take notice or anything. Like
the semi-formal was in like the winter time.
Yeah, winter time of like grade 9.
Fast forward to the end, close to like the end of grade 9, like May, June area. One of my really close friends was having her quinceañera, and
she invited me, and I didn't even go to the school. Like she was just being nice.
I think it was just because she was friends with some of your friends.
Yeah, so she just like said you can come.
Yeah,
too.
she's just kind of like whatever, you can just come into.
Mm-hmm.
But when she went, we kind of like met again.
The only time I think I remember about that is he wore a pink bow tie, and he took a picture with 2 of my best friends who were at the school.
Actually.
Oh my god, not me. You didn't take a picture with me.
Though.
Yeah. So we like met again, but like we didn't like say anything, and he took pictures with my friends and with all the girls and stuff, and like I wasn't involved with
Yeah, so that was like the second time we kind of like met. But Zoe ended up coming back to my high school in grade 10.
So I came back to the school.
Right.
And because you're in an art school, you have to like pick a major. So we were both majoring in drama, obviously.
Right.
We were in the same drama class in grade 10. So I was really started to get really close friends with his best friend, the one that I mentioned earlier. And I got really close with him, and like we connected through that.
It was more of like
a
acquaintanceship. It wasn't like a
friendship. It was kind of that relationship you have like one inside joke with, and like that's what repeats.
Yeah. So we had this inside joke that Zoe was in my group one time, and she did something.
I don't know what it was.
But she did something wrong, and Zoe, being the goody two-shoes kid that always does everything right, I was like, oh, I'm disappointed in you, Zoe.
Yeah. So then like for like the rest of the year, anytime he did something, he'd be like, no, I'm disappointed. We had this like winter show, and that was the first time I remember like we actually talked, because during the rehearsals for that we would talk all the time. As a way to side note, he was actually really close friends with my friends that I stayed in contact with when I left, so like our friend groups were never like completely isolated.
Okay, here's how it worked. I wasn't never really close with Zoe, but I was kind of close with a lot of people around Zoe. So
that was the same thing with him.
Yeah, we kind of like we're there.
We're like
just
forced
by
to be together. Cut to like February of grade 10. We had this like Valentine's Day dance at our school, and all the girls were all over Jaeden, and that was like the time.
What can I say, man?
That was like around a little bit into the time that I started thinking that I might like think he was kind of cute. Aww. And anyway, like I was very like standoffish because I had not been like, well, actually none of us had really been in a relationship before, but I'd really done nothing. Like I seriously, like, I was...
She was a loser, to be honest, at the time. She was like one of those kids that was like...
We're in grade 10, that's young.
Yeah, I know, but you're just like a bookworm.
I hadn't done anything at all, so I wasn't really too forward with it. But I always thought, yeah, I'm gonna say something eventually. Okay, so we ended up having to help out the school, and we both went on the same night with you, me, and
we helped out at a
friends.
production, like for a different grade. So we had to help out, and
we like handed out tickets and stuff.
Yeah. So.
And then during intermission, we had one of our drama teachers was like, I need 2 people to help steam the costumes, fold them, and put them away, like during the second half of the show. But she was like, okay, Zoe and Jaeden, you come. So we went back into like this room and like, steamed all these clothes, and we actually like talked for like an hour.
That was like the first time we actually had a
conversation about like important stuff that wasn't just like jokes. Okay, so then that production thing, I was kind of like, oh my god, because it was like I kind of liked him. So. But
I had never even really talked to you yet.
Like
so
we'd
at that
spoken,
point,
but
I was like, oh, like she's actually cool. Like she's not just like weird.
And then I was like, whatever. It was like whatever. Anyway, so then in April, my friends, a few of them knew, and they were like, you should just tell him, just get over it. And I was like, okay. So then I Snapchatted him.
Disclosure. Don't hate me for this.
Bro,
I was a kid.
You were not a kid. You knew better than that. You knew better than that. On a Sunday night, it was the day before we were supposed to go to school. And I was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know, I don't want this to make anything awkward or like ruin any sort of like friendship. I kind of like you, and I don't know what you want to, pretty much just said like, I don't know what you want to do with that information, but like, here, I just wanted to tell you. And this guy responded, wait, for real? Or something like that.
Yeah.
He was like, wait, are you serious?
I said, are you serious?
And I was like, yeah.
I asked if it was a dare, I think.
And then he R&R'd me. All night.
Okay, so basically.
He left me on red. He left a girl that, like, okay, you guys know, like, the standard is guys asking girls out. And a lot of girls don't ask guys out or tell them that they like them. I feel like that takes more guts because society doesn't accept that as much. That's true.
What?
Obviously you can do it, but I feel like society more expects the man to approach the woman rather than the woman to approach the man. Which is like really incorrect. It's like regardless of who you are, like it takes a lot of guts to do that stuff. And he left me on red. Oh my god. I was so mad. So the next day, I woke up and I actually had a sleepover with my friend that night, and she was like, oh, it's fine, like, don't worry about it, like, it's gonna be fine, like, whatever. And I woke up with a fever, so I couldn't go to school, and I was really upset because I was like, I really wanted to talk to him about this and be like, sorry, like, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. But I found out later that he actually wasn't at school that day because he was filming something. So we both weren't at school the next day, regardless of what happened. But that night, he texted me, and he said this bull that was like, oh, you know, we're really good friends, but like, I don't want to ruin it.
So, basically, I got this information. I had no clue to do. I thought this was out of a prank being played on me or something, because I didn't expect this, right? Also, you know, I didn't really see, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really see Zoe like that at this point. But, you know,
thanks.
but I had thought about it, talked to some of my close friends, and you know, I kind of just was like, I don't really know. I don't know if I'm even...
Well, neither of us were looking for a relationship.
Yeah, I wasn't really looking for like a relationship.
We're in grade 10. And neither of us had been in a serious relationship. Neither of us had been in a relationship during high school.
I needed a minute to collect my thoughts because it just kind of caught me off guard.
Well, then you say, give me a second to think about it, not R&R you. That's so awful.
Rude. Like,
no, it's not. You just go, sorry, like I didn't expect this. Like, can I just think about it for a bit and figure out like what I want to give you a proper response, not say something rude. And then this guy R&R'd me. Tuesday comes, and we had this province-wide test. So we didn't talk at all, because we didn't have any classes together. So we did the test, and we were separate rooms, and then went home. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this go, because I feel like the universe is telling me that we're not gonna talk. I'm like, it's like late, and I get a text from Jaeden, and I was like, what the heck? I thought we'd already cleared this up. Oh my god, I wish I had the text. Like,
Okay.
they're there
Let
somewhere.
me say it before you boost what I said. So basically, I had been running these scenarios in my head. Like, I didn't feel like I really wanted a relationship, so I turned Zoe down. But then I really thought about it, and I was like, why did I turn it down?
I don't know.
At least, the least I could do, you know, is at least try. Even if I don't end up liking her, right? I could even at least, like, try. So I was like, okay, what the hell? So we I
he texted
texted Zoe
me,
and
yeah.
I was like, okay, look, like, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about you, and
Actually, he said, I've been thinking about you all day.
it's not
I
what
can't get you out of my head. Yes, you
Okay,
did.
that's what I said. Yeah, I
Anyway,
said that, and I was
He said
like,
something, and I was like, maybe I should be a bad bitch and be like, nah, you said no first. But then I was like, oh, okay, it's okay. It's like, okay.
Okay, both of us.
So we established that we were gonna start talking, whatever you want to call it. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, let's get to know each other in a
non-relationship
way, right?
Yeah.
So I was actually going to LA at the time, so I left the country. So we didn't even get to, like, our start of our whole relationship, even though we were in the same school, started on text.
Okay, well,
it was
this is what happened, because Zoe went to LA for, you know, handle her business, and
Right when I got back.
after, or like a few days after she got back, my family was taking a vacation to go to Bali, Indonesia.
Our
12-hour difference in time.
Yeah, like
so
our whole first
yeah.
month and a half of our relationship was literally through text and FaceTime. So it was kind of like an online relationship.
Right.
So when we both got back, it
was
kind of
really
felt
awkward.
Yeah, it felt awkward because it felt like we had to start from scratch again, but we had already like met.
Right. I mean, I eventually, over like a few months, we started to like
Get
closer, get to know each other better. I realized, I think when we first went on our first date, I really realized that I had a lot in common with you.
Yeah.
That I didn't expect to have in common with you. Yeah.
That's it. Thanks.
Okay.
But yeah, if you guys want to hear more stories about our relationship, let us know. What's wrong?
What?
Why did you look like
Because
that?
I was just saying, like,
If you guys want to know any more stories, we have a lot of stories.
a lot.
Like, so many.
A
And then we had, like,
lot of
lots of stuff
stories.
that happened after that, too. So if you guys want to hear about that, let us know.
We can start this as a series if you guys are really interested. I'm telling you, we have plenty of episodes to talk about.
Moral of the story is, just shoot your shot. Like, regardless of who you are. I mean, you might not get, like, the response you want. And I didn't even get the response I wanted off the top. But it worked out, so...
Another moral of the story, try new things.
Yeah.
So
Be
that goes with
open to,
anything.
like,
Be
lots of
open
stuff.
to things, and you know, maybe it could be a life-changing experience. Who knows? If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. It really helps support the channel.
Subscribe if you're new or you're not subscribed.
We got plenty of incredible content, just like this video. Super funny, super cool. Check that out.
Turn on post notifications so
Right.
that you know when we post.
And leave in the comment section any videos you'd like to see. If you'd like to see
More
more
story
story
times,
times, or you'd like to see
more
pranks,
pranks.
whatever, industry insight, anything like that, let us know in the comment section. We'll get that out for y'all. And yeah.
We'll see you guys in another one.
And cut.